This article, this story was sent to me by Astarte Jones, and it is dealing with Tori So Broke spelling. And this time it also involves her husband, Dean McDermott. Now, I've done a video recently, two of them recently, about Tori spelling, and this one's going to be the third one. And all I have to say is this woman and her husband have a lot of nerve to pull the stunt that they did. This is not just a solo act this time on her. It's both of them, because I believe he's involved as well. So, Tori Spelling decided that she was going to have her own virtual meet and greet type of thing on Instagram Live, where she would just, on the live feature on Instagram, you can invite people on or send a request into the person who's hosting it, and they can tap you in and you can talk to the person one-on-one. It's a feature that they just, it's not new, but it's not old either. So no, I guess you could say no harm, no foul in that. But there was one major issue that many people took flack, gave her flack about. And that's the fact that this woman decided to, and I wouldn't be surprised if he put her up to it, to charge or try to charge people for this. Guess how much she was trying to charge people for this for? $95. Almost $100 per person. In the midst of everything that's going on with this pandemic and many people not working, and they have to really scrape their money together and they just can't give money out frivolously like that, she wants to charge people $95 per head to just talk to her over a phone screen. This is not a in-person meet and greet. Now, I don't know if y'all been to meet and greets before, but basically they have different levels. Sometimes you can have it where you just have a person sign an autograph. You have it where you can have someone take a picture with you, or sometimes it could be a little bit more intimate where they're discussing or having a talk with you, maybe in a small group or something like that. And then, of course, every level that goes up, they charge more and more and more. This woman is just doing it over the phone. And she wants to charge $95 a person behind that. And people, rightfully so, were heated when they found that out and was like, nah, no, thank you. That's not going to happen. Now, here's where he comes in. So he got onto his Instagram and decided to defend his wife, which according to what I've been reading, he's been doing forever, basically defending a lot of her bad decisions, especially when it comes to money. And he basically said that a company came to them. And now, mind you, he said a company came to them, but he never specified what company came to him, and said that, maybe, with all of the stuff that's going on with this virus, to brighten people's day, maybe she should do a little meet and greet type of thing over Instagram. And he thought it was a good idea, but he didn't specify that the company said, or if they did not say, to charge the people to do this. That's why I believe that they decided to throw that in there. I completely believe that this was a collaborated effort on both parts from them. Then he went on to say that it was wrong for people to come at her. He said people are dragging her, people are canceling her. Truth be told, people been canceled Tori Spelling before cancel culture was even a thing. And we're talking about years ago. But she's doing all these antics to try to get herself back out there because she keeps going even broker. But that's by her own doing, with some of his help as well. Because like I said, I refuse to believe that she did this all on her own. This was a collaborated effort on both of them. Probably more hers than his, though. But not to be outdone with his statements, he then went on to say, well, you have other celebrities out here who are doing stuff right now to get themselves by and everything like that. But I'm almost certain they're not trying to charge people $95 a person to do a little meet and greet over the internet or over an app. And I'm almost certain they're not in the same financial bind as you two are, that you two put yourselves in. See, what he did was he tried to take away the accountability from what they were doing or trying to do, and then shifted on to other people as if they were wrong. And then, based on what I was reading, they said that his voice got even more inflicted, like it raised, like you could tell he was getting mad. Like, why are you getting mad at a righteous reaction from people? They were not going to pay $95 to talk to your washed up wife. They weren't. It's not like they were about to talk to Beyonce or something like that. Like Tori Spelling, who is that? A lot of people in this generation don't even know who she is. Like, if they weren't born of a certain time, many people don't know who in the hell Tori Spelling is. Truth be told, her career did not stand the test of time. After the 90s and maybe the early 2000s, who is she? The last time I saw Tori Spelling in something mainstream was in 2001 when she was in Scary Movie 2. Do you know how long ago that was? And then she did that, she's doing those reality shows and whatnot with her husband and all of their kids to try to make money to get by. But to try to charge people $95 a head for some Wi-Fi meet and greet, nah. People weren't that desperate, and they had every right to feel that way. Like, you charging people almost $100, basically $100, while this is going on and while many people aren't working and they need to save to pay their bills or, for, assets that need for priorities. And then to spend $95 to speak to your washed up wife for however long it's going to be. And that's another thing. How long was this little meet and greet going to last per person? With 5 minutes per person? Like, and wants us to feel bad about this, and he wants to get upset. He can be mad all he wants, but the fact of the matter is no one is checking for your wife, Dean McDermott. Nobody. Not no Hollywood studios. Nobody. I don't even think she can even get a role in a Lifetime movie or anything low budget at this point. Her career is done. She is done. You are done. Point blank, period. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you haven't done so already. Have your notifications turned on. I'll talk to you in the next one.